Suns at Clippers, Pacific Division basketball, a national game at 10:30. A lot going on here. A rematch of the opener to the season, a game that did find Phoenix beating the Clippers in overtime, going over the total 116 to 113. You're getting early season data. Teams oftentimes don't play two times in 1 week, but they do. Junior in the house with an official on the under at 221 and a half.
Yeah, I like the under here because both teams are right now winning with defense and also playing at a relatively slow pace. You've got the Clippers who are 22nd in pace and the Suns who I believe are 23rd in pace. So bottom 10 in pace for both teams. And they've both actually, even though they're playing at a slower pace, they're doing an exceptionally good job at stopping teams from scoring in the transition. They're both top 10 in transition defense. So I just think the combination of those two things, plus the familiarity of playing the same team twice in a week, it's going to be a tight game and kind of play towards the under, which is why I'm officially on the 221 and a half.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. Luke, any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I'll just chime in. I don't have an official play, but I'm looking at the beard in this one. I think James Harden assist line actually has some good value for the over. He's averaging second most assists in the NBA this season, 11.3 per game. To get that at 9.5 feels good. I think the reason the books put it there is because the one game they played Phoenix, he only had 8 assists. I mean, he's close. He dishes the ball out a ton. His last 3 games, 10 assists, 11 assists, 16 assists. There's a lot of room for him to get to double digits here. So I'm leaning James Harden over 9.5 assists is my play.
Yeah, I like that. And just jumping off the under commentary here for a minute, I think that this could be a potential for a Clippers revenge game here tonight. In the opener, the Clippers really did outcompete Phoenix, and Phoenix was very fortunate to get there late in regulation, force overtime, and win. But they didn't cover the spread. It was 4.5 there with a 3-point win. And if you look at what the Clippers did last night, the Clippers played a really poor basketball game last night at the Intuit Dome, lost outright to Portland. And I think a pretty noteworthy look ahead to this revenge game tonight against Phoenix on national TV. And on that point, if the Clippers play good basketball tonight, it will go under because their two best efforts of the year so far were an under at Denver, 109-104, great defense there, and an under at Golden State, holding the suddenly scorching hot Warriors to 104 points. This Clippers team is a defensive team. It's Tyronn Lue. It's a good mentality. And you know who's on the sidelines with the Clippers now, to my surprise? Jeff Van Gundy. And I think this guy, I'm surprised he's back in the league. I love seeing him back in the league. I remember him rolling on the floor with Alonzo Mourning in the 95 playoffs or whatever it was with the Knicks. But this Clippers team has a defensive mentality. This is a Clippers line number for the game. So if the books nail this and the Clippers do compete, it will be a low-scoring game. Junior making great points. An official play on the under at 221 and a half. And Luke with the sharp commentary, as always. Signing out on this game, let's cash these tickets.